Hello and welcome to an absolutely stunning spec, and certainly a very impressive one when it comes to engineering, of the BMW 6 Series. Easily one of the best looking modern BMW designs, and of course it doesn't end there in terms of being special, because this is a 650i, which is one of the highest specs, certainly when it comes to performance, out of the entire 6 Series range. In fact, to highlight just how impressive these are, the specs, and in particular the performance, which this 650i offers, is actually on par with what the outgoing generation would have called an M6. It's that much of a leap ahead in terms of if you compare this to the outgoing car. Now, this car has a 4.4 litre twin-turbo V8 engine, 440 horsepower, and an even more impressive 480 pound-feet of torque. Now, a vehicle that has a lot of power is great. A vehicle that has a lot of torque is great. A vehicle that has both is formidable. And that is exactly what these cars are, because what that means in practice is it makes it a fantastic long-distance tourer, because A, the performance is effortless thanks to its torque, but also its fuel economy is fantastic, especially up on a motorway run if you slap on the cruise control and just let the car float down to the south of France, but also its sheer pace when you do want that kind of performance is fantastic. 4.6 seconds from 0 to 60, but at the same time averaging 30 miles to the gallon, and even as high as 40 on the motorway. That is remarkable in terms of combining the best of both worlds. Of course, the 6 Series has fantastic rear seats. In fact, it is one of the better choices of GT when it comes to rear seat space, in both hardtop and certainly open-top form, thanks to, of course, the infinite headroom that having the roof down allows, but also in terms of this particular car, it's in absolutely outstanding condition. In its 2014 SE form, as you can see here, for incidentally less than £22,000, which is fantastic value, its mileage is only 44,000. That is fantastic for a long-distance GT like this. It has its original book pack and 2 keys intact, and is in stunning condition. Of course, it comes fully loaded, being a top-spec BMW, including things such as its soft closing doors, of course heads-up display, and 360-degree camera, as well as the fact that, being the convertible, it's the perfect blend of being practical enough to use it regularly here in the UK, but then pop the roof down for the height of summer, or even in a different country if you're so inclined, and it is a superb choice of long-distance GT. The boot space is great, the interior space is great, the ride is fantastic, and the sheer performance of these cars, as mentioned, it's impeccable. And incidentally, this particular car also comes with a private plate of F22RKS. Ultimately then, if you would like to inquire with us about this 650i, of course, you can send us an email via the address here on screen, or give us a call on 01749 871 155, or of course on our mobile number of 07482 267 439.